Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today is a bit of a bonus video for you. I don't normally upload videos on a Thursday, but this tied in nicely with my role on the Poodles design team, where we've been sharing videos all month with you using the balloon builder stamp set from Stampin Up. And this card came to me. It's very much, the background is very much inspired by my baby's room. We were decorating it a few weeks ago, and what we did was we did some beautiful stripes on the wall. I put a picture of the wall on my blog so you can see the inspiration behind the card. And when I was looking at a card for this week's design team project, the idea of doing the striped background on the card came back to me, and this is the sort of end product that I came up with. I don't normally do card videos, but hopefully you find it useful. So I'm going to start by showing you how I did these stripes, and then we'll build up the card from there. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which I've just taken a normal sheet of A4 paper, we got a bit blurry, and cut that in half lengthwise and then folded it up so you get the card is a tent fold. Okay. What I've also got, and I just got this from a DIY shop when I was getting masking tape for doing the wall. This is 1 inch thick masking tape. I got it from B&Q if you're in the UK, which I think is very similar to Home Depot in the US. And as I said, it's 1 inch thick, so I'm going to do inch thick stripes. I'm just going to peel off a bit of tape, line up my card on my grid paper at the bottom there, and I'm just going to pop that on at 1 inch, so you can line that up to the lines on my grid paper, which will make sure, as long as it's lined up here, means it's nice and square on the card. And then going to miss out an inch and go and add another stripe an inch further up, miss out an inch, tear some more off, and add my last stripe at the top like that. Okay, now this is actually going to be the opposite way around. What I've just noticed is here I left white at the bottom, here we're going to put some colour and we'll have a white stripe at the top. So let's see how that works out. This one I did, the background is actually sponged in Marina Mist, and then I've done the balloons in a variety of different blues, purples and a bit of yellow to give it a bit of interest. This one I think we're going to do a yellow background, and I'm going to use Daffodil Delight as that. So I'm just going to bring in my Daffodil Delight ink pad. And then what I've got here is just a bit of sponge. Stampin' Up do sell sponges, but this is just something I got from Boots, and I've cut it up into a little wedge. So I'm going to dab that all over my ink pad. Get lots of ink on there. Okay, and then I'm just going to transfer that onto my card like this. And try and get an even distribution of colour on each of your stripes. Okay, next one up. I'm just using ordinary Stampin' Up ink here with a sponge to blend that on. I'm using a rolling mechanism. Mechanism, is that the right word? Maneuver, motion, that's probably the best word to use, isn't it? So let's keep that going. Let's go up to the top. A bit more there. Finish off there. Okay, so we've got 3 gorgeous yellow stripes, and all you need to do then is, that's coming into shot, peel off your masking strips. And if you've bought decent masking tape, which you should do if you buy it from a DIY store, those will just give you really crisp, beautiful yellow stripes. Okay, So the way we then make the balloons was, all I did was, on this example, was took a lot of different coloured blues, purples, yellows that I had, and I stamped lots of balloons using this small balloon stamp here from the Balloon Builder set, which is the one we've been using a lot. And then I used the coordinating punch to punch out those small balloons. So that, what I've done in this case is I've done exactly the same, using some yellows and then a lot of different greens. So I've got a whole pile here of yellow and green balloons. And then what the best thing to do is just to start laying them on your card, thinking about how you could make that nice round balloon shape. Now, there is absolutely no right or wrong way to do this. Those are too similar. Let's put that one. That's a gorgeous Emerald Envy. I'm loving this new green actually. And then what can we put? Maybe a light one. Then this is Mint Macaron in at the end, like that. Okay. And just keep building up that balloon shape by tucking them under or over, or however you feel works best. Another one underneath maybe. Okay, oh, that's got a little bit. So you can see how you can keep bending that. You can add a yellow one occasionally if you need to add a bit more colour. And I think we'll finish off with Emerald Envy because I do love that. Okay, so we can see the sort of shape that we're aiming for there. Okay, and once you've got a rough idea of where you and how you want your shape to lie like that, then you can just come in with dimensionals and go back and build this up. You can see the one that I showed you as an example. There's a lot of depth to those balloons there, so it's not too simple a card. Excuse me. So I'm just going to start. So if I lift this one off, here we go. Pop a dimensional down on the side of that one, and I can come back in and stick that one up on top. Again on the other side, I'm just going to take half a dimensional, pop that on there, peel that off, and then pop that over there just like that. And another one over on this side of that Emerald Envy balloon, and pop my Mint Macaron on just like that. Okay, and then keep doing that as you go down. On the top of these three, I'm just going to add some more dimensionals. You can also, of course, use it to stick them to each other as well. Oh. And you just want to cover them up so you don't see the dimensionals, you just see the little balloons peeking out from underneath like that. Okay, and our last two are going to go at the bottom as well. Okay. That one there, and then this one maybe just squeeze it in like something like that. Okay, what do you think? Decent balloon shape. And then we can add, you could add a final one if you wanted. Okay. Now for the string, on this one I just used some basic white baker's twine. This one I'm going to use some Cucumber Crush thicker baker's twine, and what I've done is I've just cut, what's that, 5 lengths and tied those together with a little knot. I'm just going to take a glue dot behind the knot. Okay. Pop that down at the bottom of my card. And then just going to use again a few dimensionals on the back of this whole pack just to stick those down. Again, getting lots of dimension on this card. Okay. And then just take that string. I think I'm just going to pop a dimensional at the top to keep that into position as well. Okay, and then I can pop a balloon arrangement down on top of the string, just like that. Okay, and the last thing I did was added this banner, which I made using the Thoughtful Banner stamp set. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I did that. So if we just move these bits out of the way, bit of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to go Cucumber Crush ink and my banner. I'm just going to then stamp down, ideally with a foam mat underneath, but I can't see mine, so I'll just go down still so you get a pretty good stamped image there. This is a really good Thoughtful Banner set, has all these different mix and max phrases. I'm going to go for hello because I'm going to use these stamps to send out to some ladies that have joined my team, taking advantage of the fantastic joining offer that is on at the moment. And then the hello I'm also going to do in green because yellow I don't think is going to stand out as well as I would perhaps like it. I'm going to go for a different green. Shall we try Emerald Envy? Is that going to work? Let's see. Let's see. We can always change it if we're not happy with it. And hello is then going to go in the middle of my banner. And because they're photopolymer sets, they are going to line up really easily. Last thing is the banner punch, which will pop that out beautifully. There we go. And again, some trusty dimensionals on the back of that. Oh, they're stuck together. 1, 2. My nails don't seem to be working very well. And I'm just going to stick that over the ribbon in that middle section there. Okay, and I think that looks really, really pretty. What do you think? Two very quick and easy, got a bit of dimensional stuck there. Two very quick but I think very striking cards. I think it's very easy to make your own background using that masking technique. If you have any questions or I can help with any Stampin' Up products, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.